Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie.
It's post-COVID on the Oregon coast. Welcome, as always, to 5 Sip Friday.
I love it. And a beautiful view.
The sea has been foamy and churning and angry. It's been rainy. It's been breezy. It's been crazy here,
Gale
weather-wise.
force winds yesterday.
But we're still here, and the weather has improved considerably, even though it doesn't maybe look like it. It's raining currently. But 5 Sip Friday, we nose the glass, take 5 sips, try and figure out what it is that we're sipping, say whether or not we like it, and then it's revealed with mixed results. We've been doing pretty good this year. We're on a bit of a roll.
I know. I'm curious. I've already taken a...
Oh, you're on the nose already.
I've already taken a little smell, and it smells delicious. So I can't wait to find out what this is.
Oh, it smells delightful. A little caramel.
I got apple cider and oak.
Yeah, there's a nice fruitiness there.
I like that I just jumped right into it. I was like, we're not playing games today. Let's just do this.
No, we're in a post-COVID world. We haven't lost our sense of smell or taste, we don't think. So let's start the weekend. Cheers.
Cheers. Totally started raining. Ooh, I like this. Strawberry bubblegum is what I got on this. And now it's raining, so I'm covering my glass.
This is, there's a bitterness here. I do get your strawberry.
Mm-hmm. It's got a little bit of, I think, like a dry oak presence.
A little bit. By the way, we hadn't even said who gave us this sample.
Oh, RussD!
RussD, a huge thank you. Cheers to you, and thank you for giving us this sample.
We're already off our game.
And we're so far off our game. Hey, look, we're recovering. Cut us some slack. Sip 1 in the books, and I'm thinking we need to do sip 2.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. It's the hardest it's rained in 3 hours.
We have impeccable timing.
Incredible.
This does have a little bit of bitterness to it.
Yeah.
Man, it's kind of dry. Almost like dry shelled peanuts. It doesn't taste peanutty, but it's just like that dryness that you get from the shells.
Yeah, I'm not getting any rye of any kind on this. It's probably a bourbon, if I had to guess. I don't think it's a single malt. It doesn't have a huge barley presence. It's real caramely. It's almost like obnoxiously sweet. There's so much sweetness here.
It has a warmth to it that I think is not really proof warm.
I agree.
Just whatever bourbon this is warmth.
Yeah, it doesn't strike me as being overly proofy.
Yeah.
This
Sip
is
3?
a tricky one. Yeah, here we go. Sip 3.
I get a lot of that caramel. I'm getting a lot of oak on this. My tongue's a little dry.
Yeah.
The flavor profile does feel familiar to me, though.
That's what I keep thinking. There's a funk to this that feels so familiar, and I'm having an impossible time placing it. It's not craft or Texas or
I'm thinking like a
single malt.
1792.
Maybe, but I'm not getting any butterscotch. There's a little bit of bubblegum there, but not much. There might be a tiny bit of banana here, which makes me start thinking Brown-Forman, but I don't... What in the world is that funk?
I don't know. I'm not getting a lot of Brown-Forman, but I am a little bit stuffed up still, so...
Right. Sip 4?
Sip 4.
I'm going to start thinking about proof here.
What about like an Elijah Craig? I'm trying to think of things that I normally don't drink because I like drinking things that are just so sweet and easygoing.
Yeah.
And Elijah Craig's just not one of those things that I usually ever drink, like a small batch or something.
You know what I'm getting a ton of here all of a sudden? On that sip, I let it linger on my tongue because I was trying to get the proof from it, which I think is I think it's in the 90s.
Yeah.
Chocolate malt. There's a chocolate malt here that's almost bringing a bit of a pepper, like a spicy pepper to it. The finish sticks around as like a mint.
Yeah.
Which makes me think more rye, but I'm not getting anything rye from this.
No,
other than that.
I definitely think it's a bourbon. I don't think it's like super well aged or anything.
It doesn't hit me that
at the
way.
maximum, I would say 40 years.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's a weird one because I think that there's a lot. There seems to be something going for it, but at the same time, it dissipates really quickly, and you're just left with that mint. So you don't get a ton of whatever it is. You going sip 5?
Let's do it.
Let's close it out.
It's a pretty consistent drink.
It is.
I did get a little hint of nuttiness, just a baby hint, but I've got a little bit of bitter oak. I've got that caramel. I got a little vanilla. It's dry. This is very dry to me.
Yeah, I totally agree. I've sort of like narrowed in just on Brown-Forman just because I need to have something to guess.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of that portfolio. Is there anything in there that this reminds me of really? not Cooper's Craft, not Old Forester, certainly not Jack Daniels.
Right.
Maybe Woodford. It could be like a Woodford, I know that there's a malt, like a Woodford Reserve malt, and this is a little bit warmer than the 90 proof that I think that hits, but this could be a Woodford something or other. Do you like it?
So I like this glass, but it doesn't feel like something I would reach for.
Right. Yeah, I'm enjoying it for what it is, but it's not the type of thing that I would run out and buy.
I will say that I am now getting a little bit of a Kentucky hug. Like, I am getting a little bit of heat.
Yeah.
Kind of like settling in. I don't think it's that warm. Like, I'd be surprised if it's over like 103.
Yeah, I'm thinking like between 90 and 93.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
I do feel a little off my game today.
I do too. Do you want to take a guess at what you think this is?
So I don't know what this is at all, but I'm going to say it's bourbon.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Elijah Craig, only because I never drink it. I actually have no idea what the flavor profile is of Elijah Craig, but I kind of like that guess, and every time I have it...
A little fruit, little spice, a little chocolate.
And every time I have Elijah Craig, I'm like, oh, I like this, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm going to go 98.
Okay, so you're going to hedge your bet. Elijah Craig Small Batch is 93 or 94 proof. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I'm going to go, there's a Woodford malt. There's some, like a malted barley type thing. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but that's 90.3 proof or something like that, what all the Woodford stuff is.
Yeah.
I think I'll go Woodford, just because I have no idea. It's not a double oaked. It's not their regular offering, I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. It totally could be, but there's something Brown-Forman-esque about this. There's a banana here that's lingering now with that mint. I think it's a Brown-Forman. I have no idea. I could be totally wrong. Let's find out.
RussD!
RussD. Thank you so much, Russ.
This is our first 5-Sip Friday with Russ.
Yeah.
Woodford Reserve Winter 2020 Masters Collection. Very fine, rare bourbon. Well, that takes I don't think it's very well aged out of the picture.
Wow.
90.4.
90.4 proof.
$130.
Wow.
Thanks, Russ.
While the bottle doesn't carry any reference to the age, marketing materials state that the bourbon includes liquid from barrels that are 17 years old and date to 2003.
Wow, can we rewind and not include that thing where I said maximum 4 years?
It doesn't taste insanely well aged to me. There's a hint of bitterness here, but you did say a couple times there was a lot of oak.
There's a lot of oak.
I think the oak presence here, that's the highlight of this whiskey.
Yeah.
It is a bourbon, and it's Woodford. There was a recognizable funk that told me Brown-Forman. I'm really excited about this.
I can't believe you got that. That's crazy. I mean, we didn't get it, but you got Brown-Forman.
Hey, Brown-Forman, Woodford Reserve, 90.4 proof.
Yep.
There you go. We don't drink a lot of Woodford. It's not actually my favorite distillery. You like the Woodford wheat. We both like the double oaked. That's about it.
I feel shocked that we've been in such a roll this year. I thought, today's the day that we're really going to tank it.
I thought we were going to tank, but that funk, that Woodford funk gives itself away.
Thanks, RussD. This was delicious.
Thanks so much, Russ. And thank you, Oregon Coast, for completely soaking us while we had this tasting. Well, from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers. 17 years. Whoops.